Hey guys, what's going on? It's Reggie here with 10-minute tech reviews. We'll review all things tech in 10 minutes or less. In this video today, I'm going to talk about Spotify and controlling Spotify. Many of you may know that you can listen to Spotify and control it on multiple devices. So when I say that, I mean I can listen to Spotify on my primary device, my iPhone 10. And I can also control, pause, forward, skip tracks with another phone such as my Note 8. So we know this, and I think it's a kind of a cool little feature that you can do. I'm logged into multiple devices. So as you can see, I've got a song playing there in the background. This is my primary. Notice no hands on any of the buttons. Hashtag no hands. And with the Note 8, I'm going to change the track. Now what's so cool about that is on my home computer, if you look in the back there, you see same song. Sorry, I moved the camera just a little bit. Same song playing in the back because I'm logged into that device also. So all the devices that I'm listening to Spotify on are currently logged into. I can control those tracks. I can pause it from the phone. Notice I'm playing it. The play is going from the Note 8. Pause play. Notice that little icon there down in the corner for the repeat. Controlling all of that from another device. Now I think that's really cool. If you didn't know that, that's something else. But here is the thing that we came here for that I think is really neat. Say you have a Gear S, whether it's the Frontier or the Classic. Works on both. I'm going to put the Classic to the side and just show you the Frontier. So the Gear is not logged into my iPhone. My Gear is logged into and paired with my Note 8. So, let me make sure I got the right one paired here, because sometimes it won't. Alright, so let's just make sure. Okay, it's working as a standalone. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make sure that it is connected. And now it is. Okay. So now it's connected. And what I think is cool is you can also, this is now connected to this standalone watch. So I can, at the same time, control Spotify through this also. You have to have the native Spotify app installed. If you notice now, it's searching, and it's going to look to see what I'm listening to. So as I put this a little bit closer, get it in focus there, you'll see this is paired to this phone. Now, if you want to know that for a fact, I'll, make sure that you guys know that it is paired to this phone by simply going to my Gear apps. And if you can't see, what I'll do using the Gear app manager, I'll go ahead and I will change the watch face for you guys. So if you just wait a second, you'll see that the watch face will change. There it is. New watch face there. That's what I have chosen on the Gear. Turn to the side, sorry about that. So all the controls right here from the Gear, or from the Note 8 and from the Gear. So again, if I scroll over to the Spotify app, it'll show me what I'm listening to. Again, you have to have the native Spotify app downloaded onto the Gear. And say for instance, maybe the phone rings. Working from home, the phone rings. Or maybe I have headphones on. I'm listening to a pair of my wireless Bluetooth headphones. I'm getting into the music. My phone rings. I take a call. Usually I only have one earbud in one ear, usually at most times. And I realize as I'm talking that this conversation is going to last a little bit. I may need to stop the music or whatever I'm listening to. So I don't always have to pick up a phone or the primary phone to control this. I can actually take my gear, use the nice little bezel there, and again I will show you. You see what I'm listening to? I can hit the pause button and look at that. See if I can make sure I keep that in focus. I can play again from there. I can skip tracks. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. I think that is just the neatest little feature because I'm not, again, logged into this phone to control this from my watch. Now I have both watches. I have the Apple iWatch Nike series. And there are some days when I wear that watch, I know that I am only tied down with that watch to this phone. Great combo. But primarily, most of the time, I'm using the Gear S3 or the Gear S3 Classic. Again, as long as you have the native app installed, I may be doing all of my primary work, I should say, on the iPhone, whether it be maybe doing some editing to a quick video, what you can do, maybe testing anything, or maybe just using it just in general. But I do know that when I'm on this, all I have to do if I want to use any watch controls, especially for something like Spotify, that all I have to do is just flip here to the native app, and you'll know it's the native app because of course if you use the Gear, you know that you have two ways to control music. You have the actual Spotify app, and you also have your normal music app that's in the phone. Now this does control Spotify also. However, the native app works, in my opinion, a lot better from Spotify. The other music app just allows you to control not only Spotify, but your local music that's on your Galaxy phone or whatever phone you may be using with the S3. But again, if you didn't know this, I just wanted to just give this out to you, that you can control, change the media right here, simply from your watch that's not connected at all. And look at that, just goes right through. And not only that, to do all of that, if I was to tap on and I decide I wanted to go to my library, decide I want to select a new playlist using my watch, I click that and look at that, automatically change. Now it looks like the only thing that I've noticed is there is a little bit of a delay in what the actual screen says sometimes. I've noticed that regardless using Spotify, the app on the S3. But what I have found is that usually you can actually get that to actually go back. If you just actually get out of the app and let Spotify catch up to what it actually wants to do too, you can actually do that. So sometimes that works. Again, few things may break the connection or may stop it and you have to actually start it over, but it does still allow you to make that change and listen to the songs that you want. So again, I think that is a really tight feature. Again, some glitches in it, sometimes changing to the next playlist. It'll change it on the phone, but you may not see it here. Kind of a bummer. Again, does have its limitations, it seems. but you can usually get that to correct itself. Not always with a reset, but if you notice that, I tapped on Spotify again, and once it actually loads, hopefully I won't have to log in again. Sometimes I've had that. You know, leave a comment below if you sometimes get some disconnection issues with your Spotify native app on your S3. But overall, it works like a champ, and I like having that little bit of functionality. I think it's a cool little piece of extra nerdy type tech stuff, as my wife would say, that I like to do. So there you have it. Really short video just to show you that you can control Spotify using your Gear S3 connected to another device, listening to Spotify through a different primary device. It's really kind of cool. As usual, make sure if you're a new viewer to the page, make sure you hit that like button. If you like this video, make sure you share it out to somebody else who may want to know about this information. And please, if you are a first timer, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all my fans. I don't have fans, but the YouTube community, I should say. Shout out to all the YouTube community who has supported the site. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the support you've given. I always want to give a quick shout out and a thank yous to my family. Thank you for supporting me on this endeavor. Couldn't do it without you. Last but not least, all the YouTubers that I follow. Make sure you check out their YouTube pages. They have some great content. TechnicallyTee, the Tech Couple, ShawnBNice, Tech Valor, J.Williams, and Eric and Easy Computer Solutions. Make sure you guys tune in to Saturday Night Tech Talk. It is Saturday, so there will be one tonight. Make sure you tune into that. Great place to come talk tech. And lastly, but not leastly, shout out to all the ladies of Wine Wednesday. Again, this was Reggie, 10-Minute Tech Reviews. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.